Good morning. Happy Christmas. This morning we come together virtually to spend a moment to focus on God's ultimate expression of love to the world. Today is a reminder that Christmas isn't just about the joy of a baby in the manger, but about the love that came with him. In 1 John 4, we're told that God showed us love by sending a son into the world. But this wasn't a love of convenience or sentiment alone. It was a love that came with purpose to bring us into relationship with God and with each other. Love in God's eyes is not merely a feeling or a passing emotion, it's an action. And so as we celebrate today, we are reminded that God's love is not earned. It's not based on our worth or our ability to love in return, but it's a gift that's freely given and one that we should pass on. The Christmas story invites us to ask ourselves, how are we living out the love that we've received? Are we sharing that love with others, especially those who we find harder to love? Are we sharing it with those in need? What about those from different faiths or backgrounds or people who love differently? As we perhaps exchange gifts or sing carols or gather with family or friends, or maybe we're on our own, let us remember that the greatest gift of all is love. Love that comes from God and flows through us into the world. This evening is the start of Hanukkah as well. You may be surprised to learn that Jesus celebrated Hanukkah, and it's mentioned in the New Testament. And at that time, it was called the Feast of Dedication, but it's more commonly known now as the Festival of Lights. And the festival is observed by lighting the candles of the candelabrum with 9 branches, commonly called a menorah or a Hanukkah. As the story goes, 1 day's worth of oil miraculously lasted for 8 days. And that's why there are all these candles. And the increase of lights demonstrates every day the enormity of the miracle that increased that night. This Christmas, may we commit to living as people who love deeply, love sacrificially, and love without bounds. May we remember the light of Christ that spreads out into the world and the lights of Hanukkah that grow and grow and grow, and how that light can be seen through all of us if we allow our hearts to be open to unconditional love. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.